in no sharp boots, I burnt them out. Bitch, you gotta wait till their birthday to go out of town. Yeah, I talk a lot of shit. He like who you think you is. Nigga, not your bitch. Nigga, not your hoe. Think he got one up on me. Whole tiny shit like 3-0.
Welcome back to another episode of our podcast. Oh, I didn't know we was for real.
It's for real.
Oh, okay. Sorry. What episode? 46? 47? Oh, damn. Oh, sheesh. 47? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So today.
Niggas attacking me today. That's what we doing. Okay.
Anyways, today I have an update as far as, what was it, 2 episodes ago, I think I was talking about it, the Anthony Edwards? Yes. And so now, new news have came to light that they was in court, and he said, I want nothing to do with this lady, and paid 18 years of child support.
Amen.
Up front.
Amen.
Did you guys know the Anthony Edwards situation? So basically, this basketball player, 23,
Nice.
I know who he is. I don't know what it is.
had a kid with a 38-year-old woman, and he did not want the kid. She's irrelevant. I'm sorry.
I mean, she has a name.
Now she has a name. Because of this whole situation. But yeah, so they had a kid, and he been told her like, I do not want a kid with you, and he already has a kid. That's just turned a year old. So that's how everything went viral, because he was so happy at the first kid's birthday party, and he was like, nah, I don't really like you. I don't want nothing to do with this kid. And so they went to court. How would you feel about that?
I'll take my money and that's fine.
So they were saying that she's a gold digger. You don't think that she was a gold digger, even though he said he did not want the kid with her?
Forget it. Forget about keeping it.
Keeping it.
Did she say why she kept it? Did she express that it was because she wanted to get it back, or like she doesn't believe in abortion?
She wants to give her back.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, but that's that's how.
But everybody in the comments was
well,
like,
he should have been strapped up or something if he didn't want to get with her. Yeah, you only get victim if you put yourself in this.
Oh no, they both accountable.
yeah, that's
They're
what I was
both
just about to
accountable,
say. It takes 2 to tango.
But he kind of. This was before his situation, and then he's in the NBA. He's in the league, and he coming correct like, oh, I don't want nothing to do with you. He basically telling her like, yo, you either abort it or like, I don't want no parts. Like
He gave her the option.
I'm focusing on my career, and he kept it real with her. She didn't listen. She didn't want to do that, and she was like,
So let's put it in perspective. Let's say she's pregnant, she doesn't want it, and he wants it. So it's kind of like one of them gets a different decision.
I mean, at that point, I don't even think he would want it because he already has someone at home. Like
that he fuck with. Actually.
Yeah, like there was a whole documentary, and Shorty was on the documentary.
Yeah.
The first baby mom, girlfriend, and all. So it's like it was very clear that he did not want any parts with her. You know how people.
What the
Second
documentary?
one.
The second one was
probably because it's
before
a
that.
couple months old when the whole situation. It was like the baby was like 5 months, 3 to 5 months.
Yeah.
So it was fresh. And the first child just turned 1 at that time. So it's like.
And he had a party for her and everything like that.
So that's what
he
really
cares about that kid that he actually of says like if he basically said he didn't want no parts and like he's out, like they
You
agreed
gotta
to
take
that,
accountability for it.
you gotta, you know what I'm saying? But
I
she
mean-
wanted to bring it to California and say like, oh no, he has to be involved with me and her. The judge was like, nah, I understand where he's coming from. He clearly
Yeah, he don't
said
have to be involved. He paid his thing. I think
He
Yeah,
paid his
and he
dues?
paid his dues.
he paid his dues
But
and
the
he was
question
like,
now is
that's
like,
it.
what's gonna happen when she blows through that money in like 5 years?
That's her problem.
that's,
Isn't it?
there you go.
Yeah.
That's
That's
it.
her problem.
That's gangster, see?
As long as we agree.
Yeah.
But hey,
I mean, shout out to Anthony Edwards. Like,
No, I wouldn't shout him out.
Why?
Why not?
Why?
How is he messy for that?
Okay, none than her. She
Yeah.
got pregnant, and then I'm sure that's when he said, "I don't want nothing to do with you."
But
like,
we realize that conception is like a good amount of time.
that's
Like
the
you
thing.
had
Don't marry her
time.
then.
my thing is this. Can we come for her too? Because she's 38. Why is she talking for
Exactly.
a 23-year-old?
That's the main
I
thing.
don't think that has
How old is he?
23.
But like it
Well,
doesn't.
he's a grown man to know if he wanted it, he would.
Nah.
The only person that suffers is the kid. So like him choosing not to be an accountable present father is going to impact the kid negatively.
He paid
Well,
his
she
dues.
could-
That
she
shit.
could-
Or
she
him
could-
not having a father.
She can replace him. That's not a problem.
No, that's not the same.
But then that's where it's like, oh, you're not making it about the kid. If he like from the jump, even before the child was born, was like, nah, I don't want no parts.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what he did.
No.
So
Probably when he found out she was pregnant.
yeah, I mean that's the only
You say
thing
that
you're
shit
gonna
before you
know.
even fuck her. Before you nutted her. Like you say that before.
I guess.
I guess, but still, at the end of the day,
The moment you come to me like, I come to you like, yeah, I'm pregnant, and you tell me you want nothing to do with this, okay, either you're gonna give me this $500 and we abort it, or I'm gonna sit here and
but
take
my thing
it
is
as
this:
a
why is
genie.
that the first? Why is that the first automatic child support off rip?
But I don't really think she was even coming like that. Like she said, like she was trying to be involved. Like it wasn't really about the child support. I don't think it was about the child support.
So what is
Yeah.
it then?
But I guess that's where they're trying to say she's a gold digger.
I would say,
But I'm trying to think about it.
let's say I was in her shoes and I wanted a relationship with this man.
See, but that be the problem. You can't do
23.
that. Not
Okay,
even
let's
forget
put
the
that aside,
23.
yeah.
Forget the 23. But the fact that somebody is like, you as a woman want to be with this guy, but the guy doesn't want to be
But let's
with
say,
you.
let's say he told me that. Damn, I lost my train of thought.
Let's say he told her that in the beginning and then changed his mind when she got pregnant, right? Let's say he's whispering sweet nothings to her while she's, they're together, but you have a kid, you're pregnant, I don't want anything to do with it. Like men have mixed emotions. They change their mind like the seasons, and now there's a child involved in the middle.
That's
You kept it real.
But
You
that's
kept it
where I
real.
feel like you really don't know somebody's true character until
Well, I think
you're
she's a fucking
married,
idiot for
until
letting
you
him
live
fuck.
with them.
I would never let someone nut at me
Her story
and then keep it.
Yeah.
If he has said he doesn't want anything to do with the child, that doesn't make sense to me. But that's
She
just
saw
a
the
different
bag,
mindset.
bro. She saw the
Yeah,
bag.
and that's what everybody's saying.
Because right
She's a
now,
gold digger.
you gotta realize Anthony Edwards is like the face right now of the
Because
league.
there was
He's
text message
making-
threads like,
he's
I
making
want
money.
nothing to do with you. I don't want nothing
There's
to do with
evidence
the
right
child.
there.
There's evidence that like he's been saying this for the longest time. So that's where they're just
So
putting
he
it
just
on
wanted
her.
to fuck.
He's
So I'm saying
he's a
then.
celebrity.
I wouldn't fuck no celebrity just to fuck. That's for that.
Hey.
No, hell no.
Baby, I would do it, and then you gonna give me a little something on the side. I'm not even mad about it, but I'm not carrying your kid. No. You nutting me? Oh, best believe
And
you
he's
better
not
have to
nutting
blame
me
me.
if he
or
said,
that
"I don't want
abortion."
you to do it." That's crazy.
I ain't never had to go through that, so it's like,
She a
But
grown woman. She should
to-
have that.
To add on,
And
there's another situation like that, but it's basically the Drea and Jalen Green situation.
but he actually likes her,
He actually likes her though. He's 22 and she's 40.
and she got a kid that's his age. Yeah, that was kind of like scary, but it's like,
So
hey,
you
if
cool
you
with
like
that?
it, if you
Or like,
like
He
her,
fuck with her, he fuck with her.
yeah, exactly. That's where you
You
can't
can't tell
be
someone
mad
what
at
they
it.
like.
Yeah.
This is also not a new story. Like this happens athletes are targeted. The woman wants to get pregnant. She wants to have a child.
I would date someone that if they look good, they look good.
Yeah.
So there's no like.
I don't think that's a problem, but I think that Anthony Edwards one is a
gangster. That's it.
No, that was cool what he did. We're not gonna disown that. Yeah, he did the right thing. Yeah, but
he paid it
paid it
off.
off.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
The wrong thing, he had sex and then all that, you know what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah, the
We're
wrong
gonna
thing
hold him-
was
We're
really
gonna hold him
bashing
accountable for
her.
that. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that him saying like, yo, here's the money, I don't want no parts with you. He ain't leave her high and dry,
Very true.
right?
It's
I mean,
So
you don't have a choice. It's your
I wonder
shit.
if things were different. If she didn't have a court order, he would have done it.
She still has rights to get resources for the
Um,
child.
I think he still was
I think he would have still sent it on the sense of like he don't even want to deal
that
with
nigga
all the
different.
bullshit that she got going on because now she has a name, and even when the whole situation occurred, if they didn't even bring it to court, I think she would have still been popping her shit. She still would have been going
So
after
did he cheat on his
motherfuckers.
baby, his other
This was
people?
before.
Clear.
This was before.
How can you say that? Because the baby just had turned 1 when everything blew up.
Wasn't it before? Because remember, I seen the documentary. I thought it was
Well, yeah, there was
so-
a documentary.
yeah.
Well, the baby was in the documentary.
the baby. No,
No, she was pregnant.
She was pregnant.
Oh,
So
so,
it wasn't-
no, he cheated.
This nigga.
Yeah, so he
No,
cheated.
this raps. Next topic. Fuck that.
Yeah, so he cheated. Like it wasn't, but yeah, but the baby mom, she cool though. That's what I'm saying. That
no.
hey, they still
That's like-
sleeping their heads at night together. Like that's really all that matters. If I was the baby mom, I would have kicked you out. You would have to stay with her. But hey, you cheated on me while I was pregnant.
Yes, you do.
She
I
has
need
to
all
know,
this money.
especially now. And now it's like, oh
She
yeah, it's
said,
public.
though, she said though, she don't gotta.
Of course.
She don't gotta strip them.
You either choose to be dumb. Like he probably learned his lesson. Let's think about that. I guess
Well,
nobody better than
I
the
feel
child.
like he learning every day. I feel like he learning every day.
He got the
He's learning every day. He a man. He gotta do what he gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, you can excuse that all you want, but you know it's not right. You wanna?
Yeah, shout out to him.
You keep saying that.
I
No.
like Anthony Edwards.
You don't like him
He's
as
a
a
good
player.
basketball player.
And the way he acts. Like, he just.
He like to cheat and
No, I don't.
Okay, so how can you really condone everything? Like, how can you shout
You
him
like
out
when
for
he
that?
represents in basketball.
You
Yeah.
need to
He
specify
doesn't
what you're
have to
talking
see
about.
father.
Poor kid.
He's a fake.
Does she look good at least? The
Who?
38-year-old?
Got to.
Right?
They got.
You show off camera, maybe.
What is she? White.
Black.
Like,
Black.
he don't swear. I don't think he swear.
Yeah, I don't think you got that.
I don't think he swear.
I sent it to you today.
He said to me,
How do I know his name?
nah, it's perfect. It's perfect.
No, you're good.
It's not the one that shows your levels, how high and down. Because we don't need the lights, we just project them. We'll see how it is.
So the camera's picking up the volume. Did you guys voice?
Yeah,
And this,
Yeah.
right? Kind of like
and that's
right
it.
here.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, like that.
go for it. Yeah, no, I couldn't listen to
Does
that.
she look good?
It's hard to
She
tell.
don't look 38.
Yeah, because it's, yeah, yeah,
Filter as fuck.
filter, you know.
Take all that off, you gotta see how she look.
So that's what I'm saying, like, she getting some clout off of it, and they were talking about it, like, saying that she's gonna get somebody, but, like, not no celeb status. Like, she's gonna get somebody who got money.
But
Up
who
there.
would mess with her afterwards if she just played with? If she just played with?
Yeah.
That's not a good.
We'll see, though. She gon'.
'Cause I
It's
don't
gonna
think
resurface
think
and
no
She
she
got
gonna
nigga-
it.
bitch.
She gets someone else.
I don't
Yeah,
think no nigga
but
wants
not
to
in that
play
status.
dad. I don't think
Yeah.
no nigga wants to play dad.
Not in
for-
that status.
She sees potential.
That's why they said she was going after the bag. She got the clout that she needed. So now it's like, all right, gentlemen, y'all know I got a kid, so like,
He was
Step
up
up.
recently though. Like he been up like for a few years. Like I've heard of him like not just this year.
Yeah.
So maybe she been sitting on that shit for a minute. Or
He was the #1 draft
but
pick.
like she said, it's not a new story.
yeah.
All the
It's the
time.
industry, like you said.
It is definitely the industry for the
Um,
sports athletes.
You want to go through the topics? I think because that was good. We went in low key. That was low key good. So
Wasn't expecting that.
yeah.
You want to talk about that other one?
Nah, good job. Man. Good job.
So
Yeah.
I was definitely running running my mouth and forgot to introduce the beautiful lady sitting on this couch. Today we have...
I'm Lauren.
And... Okay, so we're doing things differently, clearly, since I'm starting and I'm hosting this episode. We're going to do 2 truths and a lie to get to know these ladies a little better.
So comment the lie, comment the truth.
Cause she thinking real hard.
Okay. I've been to over 25 states. I have a twin sister, and I have 2 dogs.
I feel like I can't answer this because of what you told me earlier.
I think the sister's cat. That's a lot. Yeah, that's a
What
lot.
about you?
I feel like the 2 dogs suit you.
Nah, she probably got some cats. No.
I feel like the dogs suit her. I don't know.
So he said his lie. What do you think the lie is?
I think I'm gonna go with the twin sister.
Yeah, I don't have twins.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was like, no, you was
I knew
really
it,
looking at me
yeah.
like, you're no.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Yeah,
Nah.
I knew it. I'm on
Okay.
a roll today, yo.
So, as far as the topic for today, luxury dates versus budget dates, what really matters? Think about that.
Is that a question or is that the topic?
Topic.
Oh, so you have my specific question?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
of course.
That you were waiting for us to.
No. Just take it in, breathe in,
Okay.
think about what you want to say. Think about what you want to say.
This is good. I like this.
I cannot.
I'm chilling.
All right, so let's start this. I don't want to do based off of regular questions off rip. Should dating be about showing financial status, or is it more about emotional connection?
Emotional connection, like a first date, or like
Or someone you potentially want to date.
All right, question. Are you guys in relationships right now? No. Both? You
I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, a little situationship. Okay, so
I should just say
now you situationship. Do you like him to actually date him, or is it really just you think it's gonna stay situation?
I ain't telling him to watch this now.
Forget him. Answer my question.
Ain't no
So I was
forgetting
like,
him.
like,
Ain't no forgetting him. Like, that's kind of crazy. Like, he got feelings too. Like,
He'll be alright.
Here we are.
he be alright.
He'll be all right. It's okay.
Take it to you.
Do you like him? Well, you, depending on your next answer, you better hope you don't want him. Do you really like him to take it to a relationship level, or you just want to keep it at a little spanking lane?
No, I don't do that sneaky link stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I would date him. So far, I still have to learn more.
Okay. So we'll just take this in a point of a perspective. You want to take it there. So should it be about financial status? You guys are very lovely paid ladies, so
Yeah, you see the secrets? Try to
Trust
cover
me.
this shit up, dog.
Trust me. Should it be about financial status or emotional connection? And this is like getting into the relationship and pursuing the relationship entirely.
I think it's like a emotional connection, but I want them to be working towards something. I don't care what it is, just working towards something. Ambition is important.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely emotional connection, because that's what brings longevity. That's what makes a relationship last, and that's the only thing that really matters. Money's gonna run out. The money's gonna make things go, but that's what keeps you together. Emotional connection.
As
So it's okay to have a brokey.
Brokey.
Broke's crazy.
yeah, I was just about to say
They
like
can be stable but not wealthy. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Different.
So the
So if you
little
work at McDonald's, that's okay?
what is he working towards?
Is he a manager or fry cook?
Fry cooker,
Right, 'cause it's crazy.
he'll level up. He'll level
No, not even like Ruth's Chris or anything like that. He's taking.
You've been places I haven't been.
What's that? Like a bougie, like expensive steakhouse.
Yeah. Okay. So like he's not doing that, but
So what, you
he's
like Applebee's?
catering.
I hate Applebee's, but I like Chili's.
You like
Yo.
Chili's girls.
Okay.
It's the
No.
same shit for real.
Chili's
It's
is good.
not.
Chili's is
Applebee's
good.
is like,
They're like kind of the
That
best.
mozzarella stick is
See?
cheesy as fuck.
Yeah, it's fine.
Y'all are
Cheesy as fuck.
killing me right now because I want to ask this question.
I'm sorry. Go for it. So sorry.
Because no, I feel that. Like we're trying to get into the nitty gritty. So I understand. But he's doing everything emotionally. He's not there financially. You know that. He's goal driven. What is your ratio that you're allowing? You know how they say 50-50, 60 this,
like
like
50-50 any day. Even if he is financially, even if he's way ahead of me, I'll always do 50-50. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Wait, what was the? Can you explain the ratio? Like, what's the ratio?
you never hear about like when guys are like, yeah, I'm not doing 50-50, or well, they more so say they're not doing the 90-10, the 80-20, but 50-50, yeah.
In terms of covering finances.
That in everyday life
Like
as
dates.
well. Like you could live with them and they're like, yeah, we're doing 50-50 bills,
Oh.
all bills, dates,
But
everything.
off rip though, like you off rip or like I gotta get to know you.
I'm not gonna lie, I have the 50-50 mentality.
Off rip?
Yes.
That's
I don't
crazy.
I don't tell them that though.
Yeah, because you gonna scare them at that point.
Well, I don't have you paying for me. And if
Exactly.
we're living in the same area, we live in the same house, we're buying groceries, and we'll do like a thing. Okay, I cover groceries and this, you cover this and this. Like, I don't know why, personally, but I just don't think that he should take care of everything. Like, I don't know, it's nice to like split things.
That's how I was with my ex. Like if we went out, I would pay for like the gas for us to go somewhere, and then I'll like
Good.
pay
That's
the
good.
drinks
That's good.
for the tab.
Keep that up.
But he would pay for the food.
That's good. Keep that up.
Yeah.
Because we like that.
Because I don't get that time on the plate. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I do 50-50 in the beginning. You won't know that, but my acts are acts of service and stuff
Same.
like that.
All the time.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Mhm.
Go ahead. Because I know you're saying.
No.
I was debating if I wanted to go with it.
Go ahead.
At like the beginning, especially, probably 100.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually, yeah, like I'm not going 50-50 on the first date.
That's fair. That's fair.
Or the second.
I think
But
that's
she's
fair
also
and
like
agreeable.
older than me, so she has a lot more experience. Like, you know what I mean?
27.
Damn.
Oh, right. I was not expecting that.
Voice went up like 10 octaves.
I was not expecting that.
You know that Kevin Hart
She
thing?
looked at me like,
Damn.
Wow, yeah. Go ahead and add that. Damn.
she said, I'm sorry.
Repeat that again. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. For
That's
real.
crazy.
For
Oh,
real.
yeah.
I be getting 30.
Yeah. I am 24.
24?
I'm 26.
Okay, so I'm not aging.
You're not ancient.
You have such a youthful.
Literally.
Yeah.
That's really it.
That's it. I'm not the
27 is not old. You just look super.
Bro,
Yeah.
I hate when
Yeah.
people be
The
even trying to
skin
say 30
is
is old.
glowing.
Yeah.
Stop.
Okay, make it.
Period. Nah.
Yeah, I don't know, like, I guess the expectation comes a little bit differently.
Mhm.
You be working out.
Yeah, huh?
You work out, right?
Mhm.
What's up?
Is that,
What's good?
I thought you,
Nah, he works out. Like,
Okay.
we some gym heads. I'm not
Okay,
that
yeah,
more
yeah,
so
yeah.
what they are. I'm trying to get into the gym.
Yeah.
But, like,
yeah, but I don't know, like,
It's fun.
to me, it's just kind of like a stamp of your manhood. Maybe
yeah, that's
a
very
old-
true.
Maybe that's a conservative idea or mindset.
And that's why I feel like the people that I go on dates now with are not up there. That's why when we were talking about it earlier, it's like when I feel like the comfortability is not up there, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm a very fluid person, so
You sober too? No.
I just feel like if the guy's trying to impress
understand that because I definitely.
I would have to know you.
But yeah, it's
Yeah,
true.
for real.
Like
Yeah,
the
for
power,
sure.
like it's not about power dynamic necessarily, but it is about presentation. It is.
Me
about,
personally, I would say come school me. I would find my way to get over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying other niggas would probably say come school me. But me,
When I was younger, I took an Uber for a date, like with the person. It was a great date though. I can't lie. It was really great. He paid for the date, all that. But I thought that was very embarrassing, and I never talked to him again.
That's what I'm saying. You don't like those little like traits of like masculinity is a little bit. That's not embarrassing, y'all. Y'all don't
Yo,
really asking for.
I was like, we already here, so like I could have backed away, but it was like, you know.
You know the problem is niggas ain't niggas no more.
Very true.
That's it, man.
I'm not asking you for a horse and carriage. I'm not asking
It'd be
you for the
nice.
Uber. I'm not asking you
You
for the
want a
Uber
black
X.
car? Like, is that too much?
Oh. Yeah, I know.
Rightfully so.
It's
Rightfully so.
okay.
She's up there.
Beautiful lady.
Status.
I don't know. Like, if a guy wants to impress you, he's gonna go the extra mile. He's
Above
gonna
and
do.
beyond.
Yeah, he's not gonna.
It's a job interview at that point. I gotta win you.
The fact that you feel that way, I don't, yeah, win me for sure, but I don't want you to think it's a freaking job.
Not like that. I'm not trying to say. I'm not trying to say
No,
like
for
that.
real.
But it's just like I'm coming up to you and I'm trying to shoot my shot at you. So I'm trying to make all the points hit that night. You know what I'm saying? Because after that, you're not gonna see me no more. I hope I do get that second time with you and keep it going. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Very true.
So if I can't show up, damn, off rip, that's strike one. You know what I'm saying? Then you might hit with the group chats. I'm like, damn, this thing can't even show up. Like,
I think more like,
now I'm in the group chat. I gotta get out the group chat. But you know, is there a way can I get out the group chat? Like, you know what I'm saying? So
I don't
that's
really
how
think there is.
It's not always about money or status. Like showing up on time, having a thoughtful recommendation for a restaurant,
That's the fact that it is.
positive conversations that go somewhere.
But is it okay to look at like his budget wise and see if there's like good like you know coupons and everything like that? Is that okay? That's not wrong, right?
if I brought a nigga a coupon, I think you'd be like, bitch, you think I'm broke? Imagine like if I'm being thoughtful.
You know, I actually did that the other day.
You know like how there's like rewards
No,
and
we
stuff?
were going to Chick-fil-A. And
Oh,
I
that's
had
different,
like a
though.
couple
Cut out
extra
Wendy's
dollars on
people.
my app. So I was
That's
like,
good though. Yeah, you saving. That's good. Like,
That's why I told him, but he was looking at me like, you don't think I can pay for Chick-fil-A? I was
you
like,
don't say what? Like,
my fault. I wasn't thinking about it that hard.
Discount? Like, shit, I'll take a discount. Chick-fil-A be busting.
I wasn't thinking about it that hard.
He paid, right?
Oh yeah, Chick-fil-A. It's
I need to
Chick-fil-A.
start looking with you guys.
It's Chick-fil-A. Trust me. Can't pay for no Chick-fil-A. We don't need to
So
talk.
why'd you bust out the coupon?
No, because I had like $3 left on my app.
That shit.
Because I was trying to see for real. Because I was trying to think like, am I about to be a big bag? Because when I go places, I get food for later too.
Exactly. Like you wanna take a
So,
look, yeah.
I was taking into account if I'm gonna, I have
Yo, question,
points.
do all women do that?
What?
To get food later? Or that's just you?
Well, I don't. Chick-fil-A whole fries is crazy.
That's-
No. I was just gonna like get the nuggets. I get the nuggets, pop it in an air fryer for like 2.5 because they're already crispy, not too oily. Yeah.
That's food.
Like,
I get Chipotle takeaway.
oh, hell no. That's something I don't eat for later.
Chipotle.
Chipotle. The only thing that
Okay, what do
can
you get on it
How
though?
do you heat that back up?
Exactly.
hot sour cream.
I don't eat sour.
And you're not supposed
I
to.
don't eat
You're not
sour
supposed to
You're not
microwave
supposed to, but-
sour cream, right? What's that down the side? Right?
Yeah, no, that's crazy. But do you
That,
get
that way you
lettuce?
fucking up the food.
No,
Like,
I don't get lettuce.
You
Okay.
just scrape the lettuce off the
Oh
top.
God, you make this a big deal, bitch. Straight that shit and put it in the microwave.
Take it out.
nah, I gotta
usually
get
put it on the
Chipotle
stove.
there.
Right,
Yeah.
right then and there.
At that point.
No cap. I cannot.
Yo, I got a plug for. I got like a hack to get like. No, real talk. Like you really get a bowl and then ask for a tortilla on the side.
Oh yeah.
Bitch, you been new.
Oh, I didn't do that. Oh,
Once again, relying on
Oh.
TikTok.
Yeah, you
Anyway.
talk too much.
Yeah, that's it.
First the water, now the ingredients.
Wait, let me ask you something. Have you ever attempted to pay for the full meal with a guy before?
Yes.
Some niggas look at that as disrespectful.
I definitely understand that.
Yeah,
And
not
no,
really.
okay, but
I have
listen. Yes.
See, that's different though.
If
No,
you,
no. We had other plans.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
were supposed to go do other things.
that's it.
Go.
That's-
No. We were there. We were sitting down, eating, etc. Waitress came. Regular. We finished. They took the plates. The bill was sitting there for almost 2 hours.
that's
Yeah,
awkward. I'm
that's
like, okay, you're not
different.
paying.
He was present.
Yes.
He didn't take that shit up.
That's max.
That's what I'm
2
saying.
hours is
I was
crazy.
like, wait a minute. We've been talking. Like, conversation was cool. I'm not even worried about that. But I'm like, yo, this bill sat down. From what I've experienced and what I would do as a man, I would have been paid that and get it out my
Watch
face.
you pull out your wallet.
So how are you gonna say he was mad about it?
He was like on some like, you didn't think I was gonna pay for it? I said I
didn't.
did, but you were just taking some time, and I just wanted to like, continue with our
The
date.
time, there should be a
And-
time limit. It should be like
I bet the server was like,
3
oh, no,
to 5 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you don't realize how
Seconds?
long.
It's crazy.
As a server, I put that check down. Y'all need to
Yeah,
Get up.
Yeah.
Get up.
You're not about to rush me. We having a conversation, but I'm still
But we
respecting
was
you.
already
He's there,
I'm
honey.
still gonna pay it
Conversation
though.
outside.
You forgot that we already
2 hours?
sat there,
No, 2 hours is
drank our
crazy.
drinks,
I ain't gonna lie,
got
2 hours is
appetizers,
crazy.
ate our meal.
The people came and cleaned
So
Y'all
up.
still,
That's
y'all
your
still, y'all the only one that's still there, or there's other people?
Yeah.
He
No,
let
he
us-
sent me the money back.
Oh,
After the date.
Wait, so
But
he let you pay for it, they took your car back and swiped it. He watched all that happen, and then he was still upset.
yes, I was like, exactly. I was like,
You don't
how
have
am
to
I
make
gonna?
Literally.
No. I don't talk to him. This was like a year ago.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I don't talk to him
What did he
again.
say? Did he say anything?
He was just like, why did you pay for it? Like, as we're walking out, like, I guess he didn't want to say
You
while
should have
other
broken down for
people.
him how you did right now.
And that's what I said. I was like, I mean, I wanted to continue with our date, so I just felt like I would just pay for it and get it over with. And he was like, yeah, but I mean, I'm still gonna pay for it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, we were
So
sitting
he's
there for
still
almost
excited.
2 hours, and
And then he watched it happen passively. Wow.
He could be like, oh, no.
Yeah, no, baby, I got it.
that's what I'm saying. And let alone that was the first date. And emphasis on this is not even my type, and I literally was trying to go
What's
out
all your
of.
type?
Well, I'm not even gonna say he wasn't my type necessarily because I'm a little colorist. I'm a little colorist when it comes to men. I like the ladies. You're very beautiful, trust
Oh,
me. Yeah, that's not the case. For men, I'm a little colorist. I like men chocolate. And he was chocolate, but he wasn't the type of guy that I necessarily go for in build. Like, he was really a little skinny.
So if you were to have the same situation happen to you again, would you do something differently?
I would leave. Not gonna lie, I think I would leave. After that happening, it was just like, I'm not gonna say I don't want to go out of my horizon, but at the same time, it's like, I don't really know how to deal with these situations because I don't like being mean. That's one thing about me. I don't like being mean. It takes me a lot.
I just feel like you have to maybe find a creative, funny way to do it. That's what I would do. I would be like fumbling around in my purse, like, oh my god, wow, which credit card
No.
should I use? Wow, the Visa. Oh my god, no. Are you sure?
I'm not even doing all that because I can see how you move after that. It's just like cool. Like he paid for the bill after that, but it was like you let me pay for it. You let me take out my wallet. You let me do all this. I'm never hanging out with you again. And like even after that, like we did a whole bunch of like I think we, if I'm not mistaken, it wasn't like Dave and Buster's. It was something else. It was just like the racetrack thing.
Go-kart.
Yeah, like
Supercharge?
the
Supercharge.
supercharge. Yeah, and it's expensive, so I
It is.
understand. I understand, and then we went to get ice cream after Cold Stone, and I was like, and he paid for it and all that, but I'm just
And
like,
the go-karts?
bro, yeah,
Wow, the go-karts are mad
expensive. They are
Mad
So
definitely.
he got money, but I don't know. He
Maybe you should cool his ass nigga.
Yeah, and that's how I felt, and I'm like, for me, like I told him, I was like, I kind of like a guy that takes more initiative.
Or at least attentive.
Like it's more like you're on top of it.
Mhm.
And there was other little underlying
like-
shit that just threw me off, and I just couldn't deal. I just couldn't deal after we ate. But besides that, any comments after that? We get on to the next question. All right. Do you think social media pressures people into believing luxury dates are the only way to impress someone?
Gullible people, I think.
What do you consider a luxury date? Miss Ma'am.
Yeah, let's ask Laura.
Yeah, Miss Ma'am.
Luxury. From start to finish, they either pick you up or send you a car.
Pause. Are you one of those type of girlies that like a man to send you a dress to see you in?
What is this?
You gotta I mean, I would love that.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
you gotta
Oh,
find
okay.
them. I gotta find them.
Okay.
Hopefully,
If you're in England. So it's like,
I'm working on it. So let me know if you got tips.
Trust me, I'm trying to find me like that too.
it's like
I'm
very
trying to go outside and find these men.
I don't know.
So,
But not exactly. So yeah, from start you're on time, the car's on time. It's a surprise typically. So they'll take you somewhere. Oh,
So
nice
you want
bougie
to for you?
restaurant. Like just not tell you what the place is. I got everything figured out. I already set the reservation. My name's under it. 8 p.m.
Sitting on business.
Yeah,
So very
like,
masculine.
the luxury part is like the predictability of it. Like it's supposed to be a surprise, but it's also supposed to be like put together, and you shouldn't have to lay a finger on it. You shouldn't have to have any eyes on the day, the plans, or whatever. It's upscale. It's not like a fast food restaurant or an outlet mall kind of. But no, like cheesecake is
I mean,
cool.
no chilies. Oh,
I don't know
Chili's.
cheese. That's
Chili's is good.
I'm about
Chili's is
to-
good.
Um,
Chili's is good.
If he, like, picked
Chili's
me up
is
and, like,
cheesy, bro.
a Ford Focus, and took me to Chili's spot. That's cool. He's on time. He paid the bill. He got little drinks. That's cool too. But I say it's
First
luxury.
right, imagine after the first day, you got a whole mansion.
yeah, I was just gonna say
You're like,
that
fuck,
most people
that's
who
it.
be making those videos, like, I don't know if guys actually
But you
do
know what's
that.
crazy? Like after all that, he broke. He can't pay for nothing else afterwards, right?
No, but there's so many guys who really try to trick you on the first date to like really see if you're worth it, and then like the second date they just pop out with all of this, and I'm like,
Where?
I
Yeah, I
I
don't
see that in
that's
movies.
news to me too. That's news to me.
don't know. I've never had that
I
happen.
don't think I would like that.
Exactly, because I would just be like, what are you trying to go for? I've had guys brag from the first date on,
Oh,
and I'm
why
like,
though?
exactly.
Why brag? If you know you got it, just you can move in silence. You don't gotta be all flashy. Just
And that's what I'm saying.
And then you put a target on yourself like that, like.
No, brag towards me.
Yeah,
like, let
but-
you know, like, what they got going on.
But still,
I'm
just
like-
come correct. Like you don't gotta.
But
do
how
all
I
that.
was raised, it's just like, I don't care for the bragging. Like, the niggas is wearing, like, the Mary jeans, and I'm like, well, I know what a Mary's is. Like, my mom knows what Chanel is. She be buying Birkin.
Oh, yeah, different men.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
It's not different.
But no, I don't find my interest in that. But they come towards me, and I'm like, but I don't know why you think that I care for that. Like, that's my thing. Like, I like the old money. I don't like the new
That's
money.
all money.
Old money?
Yeah.
You don't know Great Gatsby?
Yeah, I know that.
Generational
Yeah, I know that. Is.
Literally,
Okay.
old money, not new money.
Okay.
Not many of us will.
Yeah, it's not many of us with old money, but that's what I prefer. Like that new age type of money is like, okay, cool,
Because it's not
but
the same.
nah.
With people.
Let me know where you find the old ones.
Bro, I'm telling you. Oh yeah, they're not in Jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, they be in
They
New
not
York.
like us.
It depends on which one, not the one.
I feel like if you see one, you see them all.
Oh
It's
god.
the same
I feel
shit.
like all aquariums don't have the same.
Unless like they swim with the dolphins.
Expeditions?
I wanna do it.
Now you out here in the Bahamas. She said I'm trying to scuba dive with the X-rays. Like what? That's okay.
A cargo would be cute. A cute little.
Cutesy.
I love the fair.
Yeah.
Y'all like the fair?
It's only because like you don't like Six Flags, but you like the janky ass rides that pack up at the end of the night.
Not too much. They're not that high. Like I hate that one that goes up. Like I
The
like
chance of
roller
death
coasters.
is higher there because most of the time it's crackheads running the things, and they just close up into a little suitcase at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And they're rusty, their bolts are janky. These Six Flags go through like little
No,
process.
but that's why I'm saying, like, as far as the fair, I don't go on the one that just goes up and then down, like the.
the best one.
No,
You go
no.
on the zigzag.
Exactly that. I went on it one time, never again.
Mm.
Me and my brother had the worst experience.
You gotta hold them so you don't bang your head. Yeah.
What about a movie date? Is that acceptable?
No, you can't talk.
Yeah.
If it's not the first date, then.
Yeah. And if it's the first date, I expect us to do something after that. Because that, like, we weren't talking. Unless I really wanted to see that movie. But, yeah.
Like, I can't talk about the movie afterwards.
Yeah, we can. We must be getting some food. Or some ice cream. We're not just going to sit there and talk, like, in the car and be like, oh, yeah, have a good night. And I'm already home. Like, that was so ass.
Yeah, first impression is crazy.
Yeah. But then that goes back to what I was saying earlier. Most of the men that I meet that I speak to are in person compared to online. So
What would you do a first date with a girl?
Sorry, I feel like we're taking over.
Yeah.
sorry.
Hey, I good.
Oh, so
First date. Probably like a nice little restaurant with some good like lighting.
I think I would hate that.
Wait, what do you mean?
I think I would hate
Like
that.
a bougie restaurant?
Not a
Because,
food
okay, look,
restaurant.
what I'm wearing right now, you're not gonna catch me in a dress. Like, too
True.
formal setting is gonna make me, like, weird. I'm gonna act myself.
And I feel that too. I'm not gonna lie.
So yeah,
Like, let's go to a car meet or something. I don't know. More than a restaurant, sit down is like,
I could do like an arcade or something.
I've done a couple first.
There's nothing wrong with
Blockbusters.
movies.
Yeah.
I could do movies, and I could definitely. I'm gonna bring you to like a restaurant and we can eat afterwards.
I would say movies, then we could get, like, Chick-fil-A in the car and we could talk in the car.
I think that's mad.
It's more, it's like, it is
Like
more.
a 5 hour
But if I'm fucking with them, that's how you know if I like you, if I
Cause,
appreciate it.
Cause I just feel like this. The movie, you can find like a movie that's like probably like an hour some shit.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Almost
But-
a corny movie
Yeah.
that y'all.
Yeah. But then
Yeah.
afterwards, try to go to some like restaurant or buffet or something, you know, and then yeah.
Hey,
Yes.
hold on. There's nothing wrong with a buffet, but there's not that many buffets nowadays. Like that's not popular anymore. Like let's be realistic.
It's different. It's different.
It's different,
It's
but
totally different. I think I ate there like 27 times when I was a kid.
exactly. Like it's not that much different. It's different as far as age wise. And look at this beautiful lady right here. You took her to a freaking buffet. She's not calling you back. She probably might even, excuse me, can I use the restroom? Yeah, and never come back. Calling an Uber, like, nah.
I have to agree. Maybe y'all just got different standards.
I mean, the
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Like,
I haven't been to a buffet in a long time.
Okay, imagine how gas
But if I take you
in
to
a
this,
minute.
if I take you to this fancy ass restaurant, this, that, and the third, and I'm really paying attention to you, and you're really not kind of like jacking the food, and you're just wasting my time, and like, come on now.
You should do more research on what she likes.
But yeah, that's why. But then here's the thing. That's why I do everything before. Maybe I'm asking you what kind of food you like. I'm doing research. I'm not. So that's why I'm kind of looking for certain restaurants that are good for her.
So when if you choose in a restaurant, is the primary goal to like what is the primary goal because obviously the higher dollar now, the more she's gonna be pressed, or is it to like find a happy medium to where you can still live in positive depression, but still not
But
take
it
your profit?
satisfies her. That's the
It
what she
satisfies her,
likes.
but I want to make sure we both eat and we both
Got
That
you,
shit
but
was
that's
gas,
the
too.
museum is so
I want to
high.
make
so
sure.
good.
I want to make sure. I don't care about the price, of course, because it's the first date. Of course, I got the price, right? But still, I still want her to enjoy the meal, and I can enjoy the meal too, as well. You know what I'm saying? So,
I hate to be a nigga, to be honest. Oh
I be
my
saying
god.
that sometimes.
because I don't want to. Let's say let's say if we do like seafood, and then I'm only doing that for her because she likes seafood. But then, what are my options? I'm still gonna probably look for something like, is there like steak or something, or I'm gonna try. But if she wants to get seafood, I'll get her seafood.
Is price point important for leaving an impression?
Depends on the girl.
I'm gonna go all out.
Well, like price point as in like, what's stopping you from taking her to Taco Bell for a first date? You're gonna impress her, right?
Yeah, but I'm not cutting no taco down.
This has some really good new tacos we talked about, to be honest. Shit was so good. I'm
That shit was
telling
on my
you.
mind.
I'll go back and get that for
Taco
sure.
Bell. Oh gosh. But this is going into like the next question. Do you think a luxury date makes a better first impression than a budget date? Why or why not?
You can answer first.
Yeah.
You can answer.
I'm just, maybe I'm a weirdo, but I would rather have
You're not a weirdo.
we can sit in the car and talk and eat food, and I prefer that than a luxury date. Because if I'm really fucking with you, I prefer to sit in the car and talk with you than go out and eat somewhere and then go home. Like, I don't know.
Oh, I feel like it's kind of about peacocking. Like guys that want to make a positive impression, they kind of want to do the fanfare and the impressing, and I'm the man. Like you should choose me because like it's kind of a performative element to go on
Because
a
there's
date.
mad niggas that shoot their shot.
Yeah, like.
But what about the guys who do it for like the first 2 dates? Like that's their
then
motive.
the
Like
expectation is down. Like if we had a quality experience and you have a genuine connection.
Just make sure you got money after.
no, that's what I'm saying. Because if you already showed me a high expectation from the first 2 dates, keep it up. Don't start to dim it down.
If I dim it down, because I'm gonna be honest with you, like
No, I feel like you
I'm
should
gonna be
say
honest
that.
with you. No, but I'm gonna be honest with
Start
you.
low.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be like, hey, I just did all this because I really like you. I want to show you, like, yeah,
But you don't have to do that
But then
because
I'm
you're
gonna
trying to show
tell
me
you, like,
a different ass cheek that I didn't ask for. Like, show me what you really
well, this is my
are.
cheek.
Who
You don't like it, like.
Because imagine you're working, like you said, at McDonald's. That was your whole month's of check on that one date. And you can't take me on another.
Nah, you probably sleeping for McDonald's. Like,
You just suffered this whole month. You know you can't do nothing next month because you just did so much on this one date. You telling me I can't see you till next month? Why not?
Nah, next month is crazy.
Why can't I see you?
Give me like 4 weeks, bro.
That's next month, my nigga. That's next month. What do you mean?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so
I just
either.
think the first date is what's gonna get my attention.
Like, movie night, damn, you have to be real comfortable. Like, you have to know him. Like,
Yeah.
What about like a Target run? Is that okay?
Oh, that's so cute. See, that's what I'm
I
talking
fuck
about.
with that.
I like-
You
I
gotta
like
get
that.
some Legos, do some Legos in the car.
I should have your standards, but I don't.
Nah, babe, you a fucking superstar. You're
Target
fucking
run
diamond
is-
gorgeous.
Target run is
So
cool.
like you can get what you want out of these niggas.
That's very true.
You just tell them, hey,
I don't even think like I'm trying to minimize myself, but I want my comfortability. I don't want you to bullshit me. If you're not that type of person, you're not that type of person. Period. Because now when I'm asking you for a Birkin on the 10th date and you
ask
asking
for a
for
Birkin?
I'm not. I'm bullshit. I'm bullshit. If I ask you for a Birkin on the 10th date, you bought me red bottoms on the first day. You did
Why are
this
you
on
asking
the
for a Birkin for?
I'm not a fan of Birkin, so I would never ask for a Birkin. Me personally.
I gotta wipe you up if I'm
Me
buying you a
personally.
Birkin, like.
But a man gonna do what he wanna do if he really like you. Trust and believe.
I'm not buying you a Birkin, like.
Trust and believe. Not a Birkin.
You want a rapper or something? Because who's got
8 jewelers or something.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. No,
Yeah.
what's that one that you only can buy for one person in your lifetime?
I'm crazy. I might do that shit too.
Like, that's what I want. So that's what I'm saying. Don't come to me with no bullshit expectations that you know that you can't keep up with.
Potential, like he might be on the workup. Like, why?
Exactly,
And that's what I'm
It
saying.
takes time.
So-
It takes time.
So no,
It
correct.
takes time.
I'm not gonna ask you for a Birkin on the 10th date if I know that you couldn't even get me it on the first. I know that.
What nigga would give you a Birkin on the first date?
Can I get you like some Air Maxes or something? Like, let me know my budget.
No,
like, you know
period,
what I'm
point blank. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. If I already knew that you couldn't suffice in the beginning, it's not gonna change. Like, if yes, I see your expectation, but there's not for you, young lady. Not for you. But you know, some people you might see like certain expectations in people, like, oh yeah, you can get there, and then you're dealing with them, and it's like, wait
That's
a
the
minute.
issue. You have expectations.
What if
I
my
don't
man's
have
hit the
expectations.
What if my man's hit the
I
lottery?
don't. I don't.
That's a good story, right?
Wait, no, I'm not even gonna say that because that wasn't really in the playbook for you. Like, yes, it
So
happened
do you
off of
expect
love.
anything if he wins the lottery?
No. If
Yeah.
we're together,
We're together.
no, we're together. Oh, what's together? Like, we're dating, like girlfriend and
Well, let's say
boyfriend.
y'all been talking for like, how long do you talk until you're like, okay, what is this?
Maybe if you don't come this with
But if he get that lottery ticket,
Within a year's
What?
crazy. Oh, man.
What? Is it
for a
Is it a
man,
good story?
knows what they want within a
Yeah.
couple
No, that's
of
a long
months.
time. A year is a long time.
That's why I said within the
Yeah.
year, within that 12 months.
So
we
you
talk
talking to other
about-
people at the same time? Or you
No, after, I'm gonna say, if we're still talking after, I'm gonna say 3 months, I'm trying to limit that to one person.
trying?
I am. For 3 months, if I'm talking to you for 3 months, I expect by like 4.5 going into 5, you're asking me to be your girlfriend.
So you told us somebody right now?
Is he watching?
Has it been 3 months?
No,
Okay, that makes
No.
sense.
it hasn't been 3 months.
But
But
you
this
were-
is how I would go about it. My last relationship, we were talking for about 6 months. He thought he held this down. I said, sir, you never asked me to be your girlfriend. So if you think that's what this is, you got me fucked up. Like, until you ask me to be your girlfriend, this is not that. I'm not gonna be
Damn.
fucking anyone else, but this ain't that.
You watching this?
I'm pretty sure he is,
Okay,
because
cool.
he definitely he definitely be telling me like, yeah, I watched that last episode, or
You know
I'm
what to say about
watching
me
it.
over there, huh?
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I take it really I'm not gonna say day by day, but once it gets to the 5th month mark, yeah, let's wrap this up. What are we doing here?
Wrap this up is crazy.
What are we doing here?
Like, pull the trigger, go.
Because you're not gonna assume I'm by your hip, because I'm a woman. We're women, period. We're nurturers. Once we really like you and we care for you, it's like, okay, I'm a
What we doing
loving,
here, right?
yeah,
That's what it is.
very much so. I'm a loving person.
Let's get to the program, right? That's what it is.
I've never asked though.
Oh no,
That's how it sounds.
I'm gonna make that assumption myself.
Right.
If I don't see nothing moving,
Right.
sorry, Booski. I'm gonna just keep it playing. You can take me out on dates. I'm gonna need to see that reassurance that I needed before that you weren't giving me. That's just that. Okay, last question before we wrap it up. Is a fancy restaurant always better than a home cooked meal? First of all, do y'all cook?
Of course.
We love a good working woman.
She's clapping. She's clapping.
That's what's up.
Sexist.
No, don't do
What's up?
my home
Okay,
girl like
No,
that.
that's what's up. That's what's up. Yo, because I don't hear women cook like that. So that's what's up.
Well,
That's why I'm congratulating you. You know what I'm saying?
because he know
That's
I'm
how you
Haitian.
should know
I
now.
don't know why he thought that
That's what
was.
I say.
I don't know what that was about.
Right.
Wait, I feel like you haven't alienated the guy.
I know, yeah.
Let's
You
get
can't
you
put
only
your-
have
Nah,
Yeah,
nah,
you
nah,
can
nah,
get your hand like
Listen. I've given her opportunity to shine because I usually moderate a lot, so
Okay.
I'm enjoying it right now.
So usually this is her. So let's go
conversation for you to speak. That's why I was just hustling these.
But
He's
you're
like,
little empty.
oh, God.
The loudest you've been this past half hour is when we said we could.
I like that. Cause you know,
Nah, that's really important. Especially, I mean, that's for me. I think it's important for me. I don't cook for everybody. Oh yeah,
I like to
cook for
cook though.
everybody.
Like I enjoy it.
I do. I definitely do.
I appreciate it.
But if you don't appreciate it, I'm not gonna cook. Fun fact, I didn't.
Cause you took your time.
He's being genuine. It just sounds crazy.
You took your
I
time.
appreciate it. I'm like,
I'm gonna appreciate that shit for sure. You took
he needs
your
some
time.
love.
Okay, so, well, I know y'all how y'all.
Think about it like this. Let's say, right? You come home, or I come home, right? And you made some food, right? And then I'm the asshole. I'll be like, "Oh, you made food, but I already got food." You will look at me like, "This nigga, like, I just worked my ass off in that kitchen, and you gonna just go get fucking quick something in there." That's disrespectful.
I would probably tell you,
If
hey,
you know
I
I
cooked
cook.
something tonight.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
But if I just tried to surprise you, you ate, I won't be too mad because actually, you know.
I feel like I wouldn't be the type of like girlfriend, wife, to be like, oh, what do you want to eat today? Like every night
Oh,
or
yeah.
every other night. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why I said I was gonna say fun fact.
I love to
With
hear
my
it.
last relationship, I honestly didn't cook.
Really?
I didn't.
My last relationship, I think I was cooking every morning, every night.
No, but that's the thing. Like we were
My last
always in
relationship,
the.
I ain't get no cooks at all.
Yeah.
I ain't get no food at all.
I literally was always in the kitchen with him, and like I said, we were splitting meals and et cetera, but like it wasn't up until like a week prior to when I found out that he cheated on me that I cooked for him. So ever since that day, I said I would never cook for a man until I'm like married, and I kind of want to stand on that, but that's just not me. Like if I'm living with somebody, but that goes.
Did you crash out? Did you crash out or you silently leave?
I'm definitely a crash out. When I found out everything, and it was kind of really complicated because we lived with the girl. Yeah. So yeah, she had messaged me about it first, but she's a narcissist. She's definitely a narcissist, and I knew that. I didn't
Wait, she
know
told
these
you
people.
first?
Yes.
Why he didn't
I
tell you?
did it. Okay, so listen to this.
That's crazy.
I did it.
They just
They-
weren't. Yo.
They went to school together. It's really a long, complicated. My ex, the girl's baby dad,
Oh my.
all of them went to school together down south.
Wow.
I didn't go to school out there. So then when I met him, all the friends, the baby mama's friends, and him and his friends were like, "Destiny, be careful for this girl. She's really a shitty girl. She doesn't care. She does this. She says this." And she would say little slick shit like, "Oh, Destiny, you're so lucky to have him. Like, he cooks, he cleans, he does." I said, "Yeah, shorty, I don't deal with no dirty ass motherfucker. Like, why would I want that? Like, I don't know what you want. Oh, he knows how to cook so many things. Her baby daddy only knew how to cook like 3 things." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Like, I don't really care. Like, I don't know these people. Good for you. Come to move in with her, extra. And then they were like messaging. Apparently, according to them, they never fucked. But it was a lot of text messages back and forth. So that day, I was home. They both were at work, and she's texting me, and she's like, "Oh, you gotta leave." I said, "Excuse me?"
Right, oh god.
After we didn't pay more than half for your rent, paid for you to get your car that got repoed.
You're nice.
Oh, yeah, no. I was holding my tongue with that girl. I definitely was. And I was like, I've never been an insecure bitch. So when she was doing all that, I'm like, okay, cool. She knew I like her. She's like, "Oh, yeah, we should have a threesome." I said, "With my nigga?" You're funny. Oh, she want to get high with us. So, like, please find yourself. The first day I met her, I knew she was going to be weird. And I just let it be. But I was like, but this time around, when that situation happened, she sent me the screenshots, but there were a lot of missing screenshots because I seen it on his phone. I said, oh, okay, got it. Interesting. You want to portray this. Everybody done told me about you, so I just let it rock. So when he got home, he brought his cousin because he knew I was going to fuck his ass up.
You be fighting?
He's,
You don't fighting?
I've only ever fought him.
That teach me, girl.
I've only ever fought him. You're laughing, Carl. You know these Haitian men don't play. You better ask my daddy about me. Okay? You better ask that man about me. So when that shit happened, oh my gosh. And at this point, he done broke 2 of my phones and a 2K chain that I bought him. So at that point in time, anything that he had to say to me, out the trash. You done did too much for me to even take you back. And I didn't even see his messages on his end. So it was like, nigga, let's pack our shit up. She done told us we gotta get out. Pack our shit up, let's go. He trying to talk. I'm like, bro, just shut the fuck up. Just shut up. I just gave you an ultimatum. Not even an ultimatum. I gave you the opportunity to pack our shit up, put it in storage, figure out where we're about to lay our heads for the week. We still got work. We still got shit to do. He's still going. We almost had a Chris Brown Rihanna situation. We're in the freaking car. He's still going. Like, can you just listen to me? Can you just... There's nothing to say. Because if I hit you and we crash this car, that's going to be a problem for another time. Let's just do what we need to do. We're at the storage place, and they literally were calling the cops because we're fighting in the storage place. I'm like, bro, you brought this upon yourself. I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt. Right before I came out here, he was on some shit texting me like, yeah, I really apologize. I let my pride get aside of me. And I feel like we should do this because I told him, I said, we can get a crib together. We got our money. We can get a crib and just do this. Yes, but I had no. I had no place to stay. So that's why I said to him, I'm like, we're not together. I hope you know that. But I'm never going to disrespect you and bring another nigga in this house. I can give you that much. Nah, I'm going to go out and do what I want to do.
I'll bring that shit home.
Nah, I'm not disrespectful and I'm not shiesty. Like he was already moving. Nigga, your pride is getting the best of you. Look at you. Now, when he texted me like, he had somewhere to go. He just didn't fuck with his family like that. But I didn't have that option. My mom lives out here. My dad was in Georgia. I was going through what I was going through. But that's besides the point. I'm like, nigga, I give you the opportunity and you didn't want to take it. I'm not going to beg and plead for that shit. Because I know what I got going on and I'm still make it without you. But that's why I was just like, yeah. When it comes to that cheating, I really don't play that. I'm going to always get up in your jaw for it. Because you didn't have to do that. You could have just leave. And I say that to every nigga. I don't play that putting hands and cheating on. No. Just leave. Just leave. But to refresh the topic of the day, what really matters? The budget or the date? The emotional support of the date.
Emotional.
Right, you understand that shit out of me.
I'm proud we made some progress.
That's my initial position. I mean, if the money's there and like vibes are off, who cares? I would take a picnic and a Sunday sandwich over like a whack and
Chili's. That's true. Chili's.
Taco Bell.
Yes,
Yes,
oh
my
God.
What is Taco Bell?
Bro,
Y'all about to be shitting tonight.
It's a
She said I'm too ladylike for that. Nah, I heard the Taco Bell be fucking us up. I never really had that issue.
Maybe coffee.
I say that. I do. Exactly.
Well,
Girl, can you wrap this up for us tonight?
wait, that was the damn question of the day?
Yeah, that was the question of the day.
Word?
Yeah. Luxury dating versus budget. What really matters?
No, emotional.
Well, emotional.
The
Yeah.
question of the day: if a man and a woman is on a budget, what are creative ways he or she can express the day without spending too much?
What did you share with me? Because that's not the topic, exactly. That is not the topic that I said. What he just said. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's the question of the day. Let me see what you got.
This is the one that you shared with me however long ago. Those were the questions. So you were telling me what questions I was saying was incorrect?
No, but you read this one.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you gotta wrap it up with the question of the day.
Oh.
If the man, yeah, that one, yeah.
My apologies.
No, you good. I was like, you good. I'm like, yeah, wait, what you reading? I'm like, because you just said that was the last question and they answered that. So then now you can just do the question of the day.
Okay, question of the question
to the audience and then you learn it.
If a man or woman is on a budget, what are creative ways he or she can impress his date without spending too much?
Cook at home, movie night, set up a little blanket on the floor, some pillows, candles, food, bam. Done.
You definitely go get some of that. No, like maybe like a kiss or something. Maybe like a kiss or something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like a kiss or something. Because I did all that. You know what I'm saying? So
he's like,
you know, chef's kiss. You feel me? So yeah, but that's max. I ain't gonna say like.
Well, that's what
I'll take a kiss on the cheek or something like. Oh my god, thank you. You know, things like that. Playlist gotta be fun.
I might fall in love and make me a playlist.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like music, so it's
maybe how about this? Maybe some poetry.
Oh yeah.
I like poetry on paper.
Yeah, I don't want him to read it to me.
Don't do that.
But it depends on the guy.
You can't read it to you. You gotta like really like freestyle it. Like
Because the guy told you not, I would listen
like
to
if
him.
he on top of the dome type shit, like you know.
I
No?
don't know. Like you have to have.
If it's really like powerful and you feeling it, like and he got a little music in the background.
Exactly. I'm actually just like this.
He likes you, so you want to say
On the
something.
first date, how do you
You
know
don't
if you
know,
like
you don't know anything layered enough to write about me.
You know,
Yeah.
It's
no,
real.
it's me and
It's literally
such
just freestyling. So
had
he's just freestyling about
So
you in
when
that
we did
moment.
that on the first date,
You know what I'm saying?
we know each other for a
He
minute.
paying attention to you.
Yeah,
He paying attention to
and he's in the industry,
the whole
so it's
date.
like,
You know what I'm saying? So
But it's just
I
like,
be type scared of the nigga. Not even scared. Let me not use the word scared. I be real. Yeah, about the niggas in the industry.
I say gay.
oh really?
No, not even the fact that they're gay, but it's just like.
So when you say niggas in the industry, like, is it just like but niggas? What we like?
Music. Yeah, because I
Usually
would
they
say.
gotta be on the low down.
What was my white ends like?
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's not.
Yeah, no.
I like the white boys, like the little nice country vibes. She said back like, no, bitch, you're not for you.
No.
Like who? You mean
But what white boy? I like?
Yeah.
Central C, Jack Harlow.
Oh, he cool.
Okay,
He cool.
yeah.
I fuck
See,
with him. He
okay,
cool.
but you talking
He
about
good
the
music.
ones with the little
I
flag
like
in
little
the
Shawn
background.
Mendes too, though. Shawn Mendes is a cute little white boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, pause.
Yeah.
Who else? Can you think of
I really
others?
give Justin Bieber more.
Used to, but now he's looking a little crappy, so no.
Nah, he switched up his style again.
You didn't see Jack,
She the artist? I thought he was.
Channing Tatum.
I thought he
Well,
was.
we talking about. Oh.
He's like the definition.
He got a really strong, like, Thanos figure to me.
Oh, what about Aquaman?
Oh no, too manly for me. I like the baby face.
I like men like that.
Oh, I don't. I like a little
Big ass
beautiful
boys.
face.
Big ass
I
boys.
get that.
Big ass boys. Just one more?
I prefer a manly look on a man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But there's enough, like little stubble, like little scrub is nice.
I hate
Ooh.
it.
You love my best friend. Let me know. You're
captions right there.
We'll put subtitles on.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We remember how we were talking about put a plan together? He just said I'll play tomorrow and I'll put a plan together.
That's what she like. If you watching this, she gonna hold you down. She said it.
Already.
So y'all got no businesses or anything like that?
Like to promote.
Yeah. Not yet.
Not yet. What, you cooking something up?
She don't come up for real. I don't
See,
know.
and that could have been one of your 3
I
facts. You
know,
started
I
your
can't
business.
talk about it.
Don't.
I can't talk about
She
it.
don't open more.
I'll tell y'all off.
Okay. Let's wrap it up. I'm gonna eat grits.
You know that pretty lady on TikTok that's like, so what you got?
Yo, again, thank you guys for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel, of course. This is the Truth Serum podcast. You already know. I'm Big Body Carl. This is Lovely Destiny. You feel me? So,